Peace, Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are out here in nature, baby. Gorgeous day. We got the birds all around us. Tweet, tweet. But are you attempting to read someone's energy with no success? You're like, I really want to know who this person really is. How to read someone's energy. Don't try this at home. Okay, try it at home. Let's just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. I got a question that came in. Ralph, yes. How can I read someone's energy? I've been wanting to do this for the longest. Like sometimes I feel I'm nearly there. I'm starting to pick up their vibes, but then I'm like, am I tripping? I don't know, Ralph. That's a great question. Deep divers, do you sometimes pick up other people's vibes? And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? That's a fantastic question. If you've got a question, the best place is Instagram at Infinite Waters. That's where I check the questions. So let me share with you what's helped me along my journey to read someone's energy. And this is very simple. You don't have to be a mind reader, actually. Anybody can do it, even the cat down the road. Now, there is a neurologist called Ziv Williams in the Harvard Medical School, and he found out through his research that primates are natural mind readers, right? They are natural mind readers. They have mind reading neurons to anticipate the actions and intentions of their peers. There is also something called mirror neurons. Deep divers, have you ever smiled like this? And then someone else just smiles? That's mirror neurons. What about this? You're checking your phone, and then someone else checks their phone right at the same time. That's mirror neurons, okay? People love mimicking whatever we are doing, our behavior. That's how we work. Ever been sad? And then other people are sad around you. Okay, so we all have this ability for mind reading. We have mirror neurons going on, okay? So when it comes to reading someone's energy, what's helped me along my journey in a very simple way is what I call micro expressions. This is when you look at how someone talks, the tone of their voice, okay? These micro details. Words are vibrations, and if you can see the cadence of their voice, the tone of their voice, the pitch of their voice, the energy behind their words, this will help you know more about their energy. When someone is angry, their voice rises. Okay, when someone is very relaxed, their voice is more rhythmic. So it's all around us just by listening and feeling, listening to their words. Some people are like, I'm really happy. No, they're not, because the emotions don't lie. The vibrations don't lie, okay? So look out for the micro expressions, the facial mannerisms, okay? 85% of communication is non-verbal. That means it has everything to do with their body language. That's how you really read someone's energy, okay? Now, body language, you can't hide it. If someone is happy, they love to do this. They love to get in a high power pose. If someone is feeling depressed and sad, oftentimes they get into a low power pose, right? So we can just look at how people act in their body. Their body language gives away the clues. Let their muscles give away their secrets. Slow motion this side. Are their muscles tense? Are they relaxed? Okay. Do they have their head up? Are they looking to the ground? Start realizing that the body never lies at all. It's all in our body language. Now, what's helped me along my journey is to realize this. If you really want to know and read someone else's energy, you have to start tapping into the levels of consciousness. I've spoken about this before. So you have 4 levels of consciousness. The first one is the drone archetype. This is where people are just consuming, never questioning their reality. They are drones, programmed sleepers in the matrix, okay? So when you're around this kind of individual, it's very easy to read their energy because you realize they're not really thinking for themselves. Then you have the artist archetype. This is someone who is, for the first time, realizing they have this power of creation. Then you have the alchemist, which is all about transforming the negative energies within themselves to positive, harmonious energies. And then you have the wizard, which has transcended this 3D reality. So once you can identify which level of consciousness they are at, that will give you a greater clue to that kind of person's energy. You see, what's helped me along my journey when it comes to reading other people's energies, you could just ask them. It's that simple. You could just ask them and say, hey, how do you feel? Not how are you, because then they'll just say, I'm fine, fearful, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. I love to ask people this question. If you really want to read other people's energies, just ask them, how do you feel right now? And luckily, if you're lucky enough, they'll tell you, okay? I feel like this, I feel like that. It will save you a lot of time, okay? I've realized this, to really read someone's energy, you have to learn how to become intimate with that person. Couples know this. A lot of the times they can finish each other's sentences, okay? Once again, those mind-reading neurons firing up, okay? So the more intimate you become with a person, there have been studies which show that mothers in the Second World War, they knew if something had happened to their sons, okay? Once again, they have this connection, this telepathy, okay? So to really read someone's energy, become intimate with them so you can pick up their vibes, you can notice their subtle mood changes. I've realized this, that reading someone's energies is about realizing emotion means energy in motion. We change based on our emotional state. We also change our vibration, our auras change, different colors. When someone is very angry, it's red. When someone is very harmonious, it goes more to indigo, okay, on the higher frequency. So tap into someone else's emotional state. And for that, you would have to become an intuitive empath, which means listen more. That's how you read other people's energy. Become more observant. 7-day vegan challenge. Ask yourself, what kind of energies am I picking up from this person based on the kinds of foods they are eating? I noticed when I was eating a lot of processed foods many years ago, my energy was different to what it is now when I'm stuffing a whole load of strawberries in my mouth full of vitamin C. So if you can identify their energy, that will help you to read someone else's energy. Are they eating to live or are they eating to die? Okay? I've realized this as well, that because the body never lies and because food is information, you begin to feel other people's energies just based on what they are eating. They don't have to open their mouth. You just know what their vibe is like based on the kind of information they are downloading into their system based on the kinds of foods they are eating. I've realized this, beautiful deep divers, that eyes are the windows of the soul, but also staring at a person. Okay, when someone is happy, what happens? Their pupils dilate. When someone is sad, oftentimes their pupils constrict. So look people eye to eye. If you really want to learn how to read someone's energy, start looking people right in the eyes. The eyes are dead giveaways or life giveaways, okay? The eyes never lie. And that's why you have to really get intimate with someone to read that person's energy. Voice giveaways, okay? Voice giveaways. Once again, when someone is kind of lying, you're looking a bit shaky, baby. Their voice kind of breaks up. Okay, they have an inconsistent story. They start shaking. Okay. When you learn the secret of losing your mind and coming to your senses, you start having this ability to read other people's energies. When you stop analyzing and start feeling that person, it will help you. And it goes back to intuition, emanating from the Latin intuere, which means to notice. So to read someone's energy, you have to have the ability to notice, have the ability to discern, which is the ability to judge well. Silent giveaways, okay? When someone is truly silent, ever been around someone and there is this awkward silence, okay? That's how you read someone's energy. What is this silence communicating to me about this person? Okay, sometimes it feels really awkward and okay? Sometimes you're with someone and you have this silence and all of a sudden you can start feeling their energy even more. Sometimes you go to a party and no one is talking, but you pick up their vibes, okay? To read someone's energies, you have to become aware of the generational differences, okay? Our parents lived in a different generation to us, so we can kind of get a grasp of where they're coming from, okay? The children being born right now are in a different era with the information age, all of this technology that will help you read someone else's energy. And what's helped me is the mirror technique, okay? This is the technique which I always teach, where you put yourself in their shoes, and that is one of the greatest ways to read someone else's energy. Close your eyes, and I want you to imagine this person you are trying to mind read, to feel their energy, and then put yourself into their shoes, and then say, okay, what is this person's energy like, okay? So the mirror technique is where you have empathy, you have compassion. Many times we're driving and someone is beeping at us. If you put yourself in their shoes, you start to see, okay, maybe they didn't have breakfast today. Maybe they got problems at home, okay? And that's how you read someone's energy. The gift of clairvoyance comes sometimes when you don't want it, when you aren't actively seeking it. When you find that alone state, the harmonious state, and become one with the universe, it will allow you to tap into the field and therefore other people's energy states. The great scientist Nikola Tesla said, if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, vibration, and frequency. You can only tap into other people's frequencies when you are aligned in your own. Slow motion this side. What? You can only tap into other people's frequencies when you are aligned with your own. Now, many times we may be attempting to read someone else's energies. And what's helped me is to realize this, that when someone is happy, what do? They're smiling more. These are lines of expansion. When someone is sad, they're contracting. So lines of expansion for happiness, lines of contraction for sadness. When someone is very open, you see it in their body language, the high power poses. The great psychologist Amy Cuddy talks of how this is releasing a lot of beautiful endorphins, okay? When someone is developing a low power pose, they're like this. They're producing a lot of cortisol, so stress levels are going up. Many times, if you look at people, how they are sitting on public transport, that will help you to read other people's energies. Because sometimes if someone has a lot of anxiety, they're kind of looking away from people, they're in their own world, they're kind of very closed in. When someone is really living a more stress-free life, they kind of ignore everybody around them and they're more comfortable in their own skin. Once again, to read other people's energies, you don't have to be a superhuman to do this. You just have to become sensitive, and you develop sensitivity based on the foods you are eating, 7-day vegan challenge, more arugula, based on the environments you go to. In ancient times, they had these oracles that would go into these great trances in ancient Egypt, and they would be able to feel and read other people's energies. They could predict the future, all because they were highly sensitive. They can tap into the field. So the great paradox is, the more sensitive you become, the more you feel, right? The more wiser you become, okay? A lot of the times in our society, everybody doesn't want to feel anything. So therefore, you end up not knowing who people are. So start realizing, empaths, there is a gift in sensitivity. In fact, sensitivity is your secret weapon. So go out there and trust the vibes you are getting from people, but also realize that you can only pick up other people's frequencies once you are in 100% alignment with your own. And then you will be able to read other people's energies and then just say, "Feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there?" Beautiful deep divers. We are out here in nature, baby, just woo, breathing in that good ass prana, Hawaii chilling. Have a beautiful day, deep divers. Infinite waters, diving deep. Once again, stay well, stay healthy. Peace. The body never lies. The heart already knows what the brain can only dream of. Have a beautiful day.